Greetings, people of the internet. I'm the herbal crackpot, a shaggy bearded stoned man who spends most of his life in a random series of rooms watching movies intended for children, because most movies intended for children start making more sense when you're off your face. But still, I really couldn't make sense of this crazy-ass story. For the last few years, you may have seen DVDs like these in supermarkets and bargain bins that sort of look like movies that were out in cinemas, and you stop and think, wait, that's not meant to be out on DVD now. Maybe it's a short film tie-in or something. There's not much of a blurb, maybe it is. That's £3, let's see what it is. You may have got home and watched it and gone, what the hell, this? What, this? The most prolific is the Disney knockoff DVDs, and now we know the culprit. Disney recently attempted to sue a small British animation company selling their schlock to major supermarket retailers called Brightspark. People place great trust in the quality and creativity of Disney. Disney believes Brightspark had demonstrated a pattern of misleading consumers with numerous releases that confuse and undermine the trust that those consumers have in Disney. Oh! To which Brightspark responded, Braver is an item for families on a budget, and I very much doubt that anyone will confuse our production with the wonderful work of Disney. We are currently talking to Disney to find a mutually acceptable resolution. The fuck? If you weren't trying to profit off the popularity of Disney, then the fuck? But yeah, I fell for it again when I was in a shop and saw a pretty butterfly. Before I knew it, I was walking out with Brightspark's Braver instead of Disney's Brave. So, the cheap knockoff then, I guess. The movie starts out with a talking bird. And the talking bird tells a story of a king who's in an awkward situation. This man named Robson, who is second in command or something, I guess, he brings in...
Your Highness, this is the list of everything in the kingdom that isn't taxed.
Really, Brightspark? Your children's movie is going to be about tax. In 2012, did you learn nothing from... Where the fuck are you people living? Kids' films do not deal with tax. That is a grown-up thing. Kids' films, not tax. QED. This has been filmmaking rule for children number 101 since that fucking incident. And the mean king helper guy tells the king's daughter to go buy her father a Christmas present because apparently it's Christmas in the month of June when this was released. Yay! Christmas! I want Christmas! Give me Christmas, damn it! Yay! Christmas! Oh, cool! Django Unchained follows Mick Hucknall's adventures in the post-slavery Old West, where he and his talking dog Blackie face difficult issues about interracial bestiality. Sounds awesome! I love me some Quentin Tarantino! Why can't we just learn to hate everyone who's different to us? Why? So the kid goes off to play in the snow, but you don't want to see that, kids. You want to see a small independent animation company display how the government creates taxes boiled down to the lowest common denominator.
The royal coffers are too low for my comfort. Your comfort isn't important. I worry about the people of my kingdom.
Yeah, as you might have got, it's unnecessarily complicated. So let me explain. Basically, you have money. But the government needs to take your money to spend it on schools and hospitals, so it's certain that no one gets left out in those really important areas.
It's Christmas. We should be giving, not taking away.
Yeah, this guy's a douche, and he's meant to be your good guy. Fuck you, movie. And the daughter gives a peasant the money for her father's Christmas present. Since this kid has red hair and kind of looks medievally, I'm guessing this is meant to be the girl from Brave, and this is a spin-off. The girl here is braver because she does braver things, like...
Celebrating harmony every Christmas Eve.
Thank you. That was the best Christmas present ever.
Really? The best Christmas present ever would probably include helicopters and cocaine. That was just a song. Anyway, Robson is plotting something again because... Actually, what is his problem? What does he want? Why is he in this film again?
What's the matter with money?
Oh yeah, of course, duh, crackpot. I feel like this movie's making me dumber by the minute. Anyway, Robson is plotting some, and he gets naked and wanks to himself in the mirror and... Oh, wait, no, he's just admiring himself. I'm slightly less freaked out. And we get a scene where the father puts his daughter to bed, and Robson is outside in a hood and sneaks into her bedroom. I'll be good, I promise. Please, stop it, movie, stop it. And he gives her a potion that's meant to make her forget who she is, and he takes her out into the forest where she stays and works with a farmer for years and years until she's much older. With talking deers, obviously, because that's just how life works. Okay, so you kidnap her and take her away because you want the king's money. If I were the king and my daughter had gone missing, I would, I don't know, fund a massive search party or something.
Last night I had a dream. I lived in a castle with the king, and he knew my name.
Oh, in your dream were you a princess?
Yes. How did you know?
Every girl thinks that she's a princess who will one day be rescued.
Rescued from where? I'm not sure that all girls dream that they're a princess going to be rescued. One's locked in basements, probably, but not one's made to live with a farmer in the woods. Yeah, that's a story. She sings a song about wanting to be a princess, but she's like every other girl. This song is just a chorus sung 5 times over, because singing something over and over again makes it deep.
I'm just like every other girl. Like every other girl. Every other girl.
This film is shit. This film is shit. This is a shit film that I am watching. Anyway, so Robson is now in charge and everything is taxed and... fuck? Who put him in charge and why? He has this I am obviously evil gleam to him, and the king goes in search of his daughter on his own. Anyway, so according to the Woodjummer pigeon and the talking deer, a princess with a true heart will be able to hear the animals talk. And the deer gets caught in a hunter's trap, and in this universe, hunters don't use ones with spiky things and he's okay and there's no blood. I'm getting pretty bored. I know, I'll smash myself in the face with this mallet. That's fun. And the bird goes to get help for the deer, and she helps him escape, and wow, what now? No, seriously, I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. I have been given no indication of where the movie's gonna go next, or why I should give 2 shits about it. So the princess talks to some villagers and reveals it's nearly Christmas again.
Christmas is almost here.
Thanks to the new taxes, we don't even have enough money left to buy our children presents.
They can't take everything. When you come home, your children still run to you and hug you.
Gee, maybe all parents should try that with their children. Hey kids, happy Christmas! I couldn't afford any presents, but how about a hug? Where's my Xbox One, motherfucker?
They can't take Christmas, they can't take Christmas away.
No, I think you'll find that they actually can. So yeah, we're gonna pass a law that says Christmas is illegal. But people won't stand for it. Tough shit, until next election, no Christmas.
When are people going to learn? Democracy doesn't work.
And she stumbles across her dad getting mugged by some highwaymen, and she helps him with a massive snowball, but Robson is there randomly making sure the king doesn't find out where his daughter is. Right, so in this reality, Robson, who wants money and power, his idea is to follow a king around this supposedly massive kingdom, stopping him from finding his daughter until the king gives up. I've got a better idea. Why don't you fucking smash his face in? Dead king! Then you got all the money in the world that you want to go buy blowjobs and gold with. What the fuck are you doing, Robson? And the princess takes the king back to hers, and he sings a song about how he's lost his daughter and he searched for most of his life, and what the fuck is he...
I hope you find her.
You said you had weird dreams about being a princess. Ask him what his daughter looked like, and how old she would be, and... the fuck shit! And the farmer who took her in comes home and she goes out. And the king says to the farmer that he'll rescue her because of the bracelet that he gave to her on the night that she disappeared. And she realises that she's the lost princess, and Robson appears just behind her to kidnap her right on time at that exact fucking moment.
I must return to the castle for Christmas Eve. It was the day the princess disappeared. Perhaps it will be the day she returns.
Coincidentally, several years ago, on this exact same day that I'm recording this review, I ate a slice of cheesecake. I wonder if that cheesecake will return to me. You see, Phil? There's nothing there. Nothing there. Things don't just come back just because, oh, it's the same night as it was all those years ago, and... Look, what? God, did you just see that? It just came back.
I will eat your soul, Stuart.
Cheesecake! And Robson locks her up. Anyway, she's broken out by the talking bird and the deer. Anyway, so back at the castle. So can Robson teleport? I mean, if it's the next day, this lost house can't have been that far away. Why couldn't you find her for years? And this is Robson's wife? Who is this lady? And she explains the new plan.
You're going to need a princess, and I have one.
I am a princess. I had a dream.
You're not a princess. But with your help, she could convince the king that she is the lost princess, and then we could help you control the kingdom.
How the fuck does that help? What? How does that stop the dad from finding the girl and her convincing him that she's his daughter, and you wanted him to not have a daughter so you could get money, and... I need more drugs to make this make sense. Okay, so basically, basically, the writer of this movie, was a snail, and the snail crawled across the desk and said, "Look at me, I'm a snail." Yeah. Oh yeah, this movie, fuck it.
Young lady, your dream is about to come true.
I knew I would be a princess one day.
Grr, we hate this girl who's only had one line, and okay, why should we hate this girl? She wants to be a princess and not like any other girl like Angelo. She could be just as innocent, and for some reason the evil queen lady and the girl convinced the dad that she's his real daughter. And what the fuck is he fuck? Angela's wearing the same clothes as when she disappeared. She looks exactly the fucking same. This girl looks different. What? But the bird plays the music box, and the fake girl, "Girl, we hate her," says,
What's that sound? Ugh, it's terrible.
Terrible? It's the Christmas song you sang to me. Don't you remember?
Sing? I hate singing.
And so Angela comes in, she sings, and they're reunited, and the evil man sees a doomed financial future ahead of him.
What about me? What about my dream of being a princess?
Oh, fuck you, you dumb bitch. Your voice is too evil to be a princess.
What about me? I was one step from being a queen.
Why was that guy going to be king? Was the actual king just too sad and old and wanted to retire? And they have Christmas dinner. Daddy, where's Mommy? And so the bird says the king scrapped the taxes and everyone lived happily ever after, until the kingdom fell into economic ruin, kids never learned to read, people died of cholera, and they were invaded by Nazis, because that is what life without taxes would be like. The fuck did I just watch? I really don't know if it's worth hating on this. I mean, it's not hurting anyone. I mean, I paid 26p for this, bit of a rip-off. I could have bought a packet of crisps with that money. Its story made no sense, the animation was really clunky. In fact, let me show you. This is the DVD cover. This is the film. DVD cover, film. Here's the DVD cover of Brave, film. And now here's that quote from Brightspark denying plagiarism again. And now here is footage of a dog doing a poo. This is a metaphor for that quote. I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to mistake this for Disney. It's only 45 minutes for one thing. So far as Brightspark saying it's just made as a cheap thing to keep the kids occupied, I can see that. The cover artist must have just got carried away. So yeah, I'm the Herbal Crackpot, and I'm going to go flog some Alice in Wonderland knockoff DVDs I found on eBay down at my local primary school. It's called Alice in Wonderland Does Dallas. Could be interesting. See you next time.